Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Selling with Corey, where we do these sit down chit chat videos. I let you know how my print on demand stores are doing. You give me advice on what I can do to make things better. And we are going to do our weekly update on Merch by Amazon. So, as you all know, I go ahead and I do the Merch by Amazon for mine and my husband's account, and I take care of both of them. I change the listings for both of them. But as per usual, which seems to be our usual for the past couple of months, I have made 0 sales on either account. Yes, it is still very frustrating. I do appreciate all of the advice that I have been getting recently. I did get quite a bit of advice on last week's video, and I do appreciate it. I do obviously realize that apparently my biggest issue is finding trends. I'm kind of working on selling on shirts, the designs that are selling on my Etsy shop right now. I'm actually putting on physical shirts with Merch by Amazon because I'm thinking if they're selling digitally really well, then obviously my designs can't be that bad. And I'm putting them on physical shirts for Merch by Amazon, thinking slash hoping that they'll sell really well on that. But alas, no. I do know that a lot of big things that I'm being told to do is to go for trends. And I know that's something that I feel like I have been struggling with. I'm not quite sure why I'm struggling so hard with it. I don't know if it's because I don't have any type of research tool that I'm doing. I don't know if it's just the trends get way too saturated super quick. Obviously, with my personal account being tier 25, I do get up to 3 downloads that I can do a day. But I do kind of feel like if I go for trending items, they just get way too saturated way too quickly, which is part of the reason why I'm trying not to go with just trending items. And also, of course, I have the issue where I can't seem to figure out trending items. I do feel like if I want to continue with Merch by Amazon, I am probably going to end up having to pay for some sort of niche research program, which is very kind of annoying for me because I feel like Merch by Amazon is one of those things when it's advertised to you, it's advertised as something that shouldn't be this kind of crazy to try and do. But obviously, we are talking about Merch by Amazon gurus who have probably been doing this for a couple of years and are probably tier like 500 plus at this point. So it could be the fact that I'm trying to start it later in the game. I do feel like it's probably something I should have started in 2020 when everybody was at home and everybody was on unemployment making all that money. But I am a firm believer of better late than never kind of thing. And I just feel like right now maybe it's a little bit harder to get into trending because everything that's trending is super saturated. Um, it's just, I think it's just a fact of life at this point. And I'm trying to do trending things. Clearly, I am failing very miserably at it because Merch by Amazon is literally going nowhere right now. I am doing a little bit better with my Etsy shop. If you're not following those updates, I highly recommend going and checking out the last couple of ones that I did, just because my Etsy shop is doing much better than it has in the past, which gives me a glimmer of hope that I am on the right track and I am doing the right thing. Obviously, I am going to continue to push through my frustrations with Merch by Amazon and continue to try and upload and try and swap out designs. At this point, I don't know if I'm going to swap out the designs every month, because I know it has been recommended that I swap them out every 4 weeks if they're not selling. Not that I don't want to swap them out every 4 weeks. It's just that it's very, very, very time consuming. And the fact of how time consuming it is, versus the fact that I'm not getting much out of that time, which I do understand before you start like going crazy in my comments. I do understand that obviously you have to put time and you have to put money into this in order to make it work. But we're on month 9. I've been doing this for almost a year now, and I feel like I'm trying everything And it's getting very, very frustrating at the end of the day when I feel like I'm trying everything. I feel like I'm looking up things. I feel like I'm doing the research, and I'm literally going nowhere with any of it. So I'm sure you can understand my frustration with that. I'm sure everybody has kind of been at that point at some point in their Merch by Amazon career and their Merch by Amazon selling. I guess maybe mine's hitting, maybe it's early, maybe it's normal for your first year to kind of feel this way. But yeah, like I feel like about the time I start to give up and I start to wonder, is this worth it? I either make a sale or I tear up or something happens that's just like, you know what, yeah, it's worth it. I'm gonna keep going. And yeah, I'm getting kind of frustrated. And like I said, this could be normal for a first year. I am continuing to push through. I am continuing to try. Yeah. I keep saying it over and over again. It's getting very, very frustrating. So yes, nothing new with Merch by Amazon. So yes, but I have heard my setup is starting to work a little bit. People like the fact they can hear me better. Thank you. I do have a light today. I'm kind of testing this light out. I tested it out in my Etsy video, and I'm testing it out in this video. That way I don't look, well, my video at least doesn't look as dark. I am filming at night, which of course does not help the fact that my video looks dark, but unfortunately, with my new job and how my schedule is, filming at night is kind of the best time to film. Things might change in the future. We'll kind of see how things go, but right now, at night is the best time to film, which is why I'm trying to help out the light and make it a little bit better. So yes, trying to end this on a happy note, since I feel like probably about once a month I have a very frustrating Amazon video. I do appreciate all the encouragement that I've been getting. Obviously, I got quite a bit of comments on my 8-month video, 9-month video. On my last video, I got quite a bit of comments and quite a bit of encouraging comments on like what I can do to kind of make things better, and I really do appreciate it. Obviously, my channel went from just documenting my journey to taking your advice and seeing what I can do to make things better at the same time as documenting my journey. Like I said, I just keep getting a lot of comments about following the trend and going for trending niches, and my biggest problem I've always had with that is, first of all, finding the trend. Second of all, I find the trend and apparently my designs are not good enough for said trend because I never sell in that trend. So that's why I think maybe sometimes certain trends are super, super saturated, or maybe I get into them too late because this is my first year and I'm not quite sure what time of the year, what trends sell better. So yes, we'll kind of see how things go. I am going to continue to try to push through. I do believe that's why I'm not uploading as often as I used to, because when I first started, I was literally on every day doing my max uploads per day. And here we are. We've made it through the first week of April. We're on week 2 in April, and I still have St. Patrick's Day designs on my accounts that I need to swap out. And it's because, again, I've kind of started to lose hope. That's why all of my designs I have on there, because of how many uploads I have and how time consuming it is right now, unless I find a trend that I really, really want to go after and chase after, I haven't really been uploading every day. I've kind of been doing it every couple of days. I have recently started uploading on different products besides t-shirts. I've started uploading on tote bags. That's the first thing I'm going to try. Some kind of like evergreen summer type designs is what I've put on tote bags. I obviously want to make sure it makes sense, so I do make sure it makes sense on the tote bag. But that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Like I said in my last video, I'm kind of feeling out the waters on different products. So yes, we will see how that goes, and we will see if that makes a difference. I apologize, this video got a little bit more ranty than kind of I wanted / expected it to. But yes, it's been a little bit of a frustrating journey, which I'm sure if you've been following me for a while, you know it's been a frustrating journey for me. So any fresh advice you have, any fresh areas that you have that I can go to try to find what's trending, please let me know in the comments down below. I always appreciate and respond back to comments that I can actually see while you're down there. While you're down there, while you're down there, hit the subscribe button, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all for next week's update. Bye.